Well, we're at a hospital on the eastern outskirts of Kathmandu, and this is a place, I think, which really illustrates the multiple challenges facing the people of Nepal. As you can see, we're under tarpaulin. There is a fully functioning hospital here. It's not damaged. Structural engineers have looked at it, but despite that, people are simply unwilling to go inside because they're so scared that there might be more aftershocks. You can see more patients coming in here. They're young. They're old. We've seen a huge number of children, and I think for them it is the most difficult. I suppose the positive news from this hospital, at least, is that none of the patients are critical. The doctor who we spoke to earlier on said that they are all stable. They will all recover, certainly from their physical injuries, but it's the traumatic psychological injuries, if you like, which I think will take much, much longer for them to recover from. We've moved outside the hospital grounds now, and many more tents here. What they've done is that they've effectively moved every ward from the hospital outside. They've labelled the wards up, so we've got ward number 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10, and the beds have come outside as well. And it's challenging because the monsoon season is coming. There were some pretty large black clouds earlier on. If it rains, it's going to become that much more miserable. You can see some of the injuries here. Many people have got leg injuries. This is simply from falling masonry. They're not very badly injured, but they need treatment. They're getting treatment. Local doctors here. We've seen some military from the Canadian military as well. They've been erecting some of these tents. UNICEF is here as well. So the aid is getting through, but the challenges are so tricky because people simply don't want to go inside because they're so frightened that there will be another aftershock. Of course, that one on Tuesday was huge, but overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday, there were many more aftershocks. I was speaking to the doctor earlier, and he said that during one of the big aftershocks, there was an operation going on. So while those people who were able to move outside the hospital did, one of the patients was under an anaesthetic. The doctor carried on treating him, carried on with the operation, despite the ground moving underneath them, and only then did they move outside. A very, very difficult time for the people of Nepal.